Hello guys, once again welcome to Farming in Africa. And today I'm not at the farm, I'm here in the United States. I just arrived in Texas, Dallas, and I'll be here for about 4 days and then go to Chicago for another maybe 4 days. So in total I'm here for about 8 days visiting. As you guys know, I'm still building the farm, so work is in progress and going on. I decided to take this 1 week off, come to the States and sort out a few things, and those are the few things I want to share with you. But those of you here, hey, I know I have a very packed itinerary, 8 days, every day I have something doing. But if you're in, Texas or in Chicago and you would like to meet up, just let us know on the number on the screen and hopefully we'll be able to help you. We'll be able to meet up, but if not, that's fine. I'm sure I'll definitely come back again. So why am I here in the US? Aside everything going on in Ghana and the fact that I need to be there to supervise and make sure that our structure is being built. So I'm here for two purposes. Number one, as you guys know, we are into goats. Goat is what I'm focusing on at this time before we move to the next livestock. And the kind of goats, we all know that in order for us to get it right, it starts with the genetic, the breed. You need to start with the right breed. In West Africa, what we have is the West African dwarf and the Sahelian goats. Those goats are too small for us to make any money as farmers. And that is why over the years, we have actually been bringing goats from South Africa to Ghana, to Nigeria, to Gambia, to Sierra Leone, to Ivory Coast, to Togo. Basically, at the moment, we're able to bring goats to all the West African countries. We all come together and we put our money in and we bring this goat. As I'm talking to you, our next order is coming in March, and we are hoping that we'll be able to fill it up and bring it to all these countries for you, right? But as we are bringing these goats are used to a different environment than the environment that we bring here. Last year in November, I was in South Africa to actually meet with the breeders that we buy the goat from to try and understand really where are these goats coming from, what are they eating, what health plans are they on, what kind of management style are they on, right? So that we can adapt it here. But to my surprise, guys, these goats are not babies like the way we baby them here. These goats are living in the wilderness. A farmer tell me, I have 4,000 hectares and they don't even build a structure like a pen for these goats. So these goats are in the wilderness, grazing thorns, stepping on rocks, climbing mountains, right? And they have excess of land, so they are not grazing at one place. What does that mean? That means that their risk to bacteria is very low because they never step at the same place again. They're just grazing over, you can imagine, 4,000 hectares. Tell me in the comments, what is the size of land that you have? Now I am only farming on 4 acres due to what happened to me. So if I bring 10 goats on 4 acres, that means that they will go and come back. If they poop here today, tomorrow they will come back and step in that poop. That means that bacteria is one of the biggest issues that we here in West Africa are going to be fighting against. Why? Because of the size of lands that we have and the fact that we are keeping them in cages, right? Or in pen, if that's what you want to call it. Those pens, that's where they poop, that's where they pee, that's where they are eating, that's where they are sleeping. So it breeds a lot of bacteria, which becomes the biggest issue for all of us. So South Africa is basically giving us the quality breed that we need, but they are not the good example that we can learn from to be able to maintain these goats, because they do not practice what we do. The smallest farmer I visited had about 1,000 acres. Here we are trying to do 20 goats, 10 goats on what, 3 acres, 2 acres, 1 acre. It's completely different model. And therefore, in West Africa, for us to be able to be successful, we need to adapt a new strategy. As I said before, in South Africa, they do not even build goat pens. These goats, they live in the wilderness, under the rain, under the sun, they are still there. They come here, we build pens for them, we build playgrounds, we build grazing yards. That's not what they are used to. Right, so during my research, I realized that the US also rear these goats a lot. If you go on the internet, you'll see videos of boer goats in the US. And it's like, how are these guys also doing it? And I'm seeing that the soil type, the the different seasons, the spring, summer, and winter is very similar to what we face here in the rainy season and in the dry season, right? And they also build structures. So I've been in contact with so many farmers here, and now I'm here to visit about 4 different farmers to actually learn how they are managing and fighting bacteria, because they're also keeping their goats inside, or in another way, doing more intensive system. So that is why I'm here. Point number 1, to come and learn how the Americans are fighting bacteria when it comes to goat rearing. And I think that is very key for us in West Africa if we are going to succeed. And that is why I've booked a lot of appointments with vets here, with commercial farmers, with small-scale farmers, with farmers that are doing boer goats, with farmers that are even doing West African dwarfs, to come and learn from them. So I'm very excited. I just arrived. I'm about to head out and just go meet. Even this evening, I'm meeting a vet. I'm going to go to his shop, understand the medications he have, try to see the medication plan that we have from South Africa with that, how we can merge it together and have success. Number 2 reason why I'm here, as you guys know, I've been talking about AI, which is artificial insemination, a lot this year. So I've gone to South Africa, I've done my research there, I've gotten the contacts I need, the sourcing and everything. I'm also meeting with another AI company, which is actually doing goats in the US. So I'm gonna go meet with them. I'm actually going to a farm with them to actually do embryo and AI. So what do I mean by artificial insemination? So, and why is Fred even trying to bring this technology to Ghana? Do we need it? My point is yes. For us to bring the boer goat, Kalahari goat, Senan goats to Ghana, it costs us so much, like $1,500 after duties and everything in Ghana. That male goat, when it comes and that male goat ejaculates, right? The sperm that it releases has about 4 to 6 million cells. It puts that into a woman or a she-goat, and then that she-goat uses only 3 or 2. So goats give birth on average 2. So it uses only 2 of those cells, meaning that millions of these cells goes to waste. What we are trying to do with AI is, if I am able to bring 1 male goat and I extract the sperm from it, I can actually put them in straws and freeze them and be able to give it to over 200, 300, 400 goats in Ghana. That means that not just even for me, but I can come to your farm, and if you have the right goat, the right breed, the right size, I'll be able to put a semen in that goat and it will give birth to a good looking goat for you. So that's a way for us to be able to scale. And that is why I am talking and focusing on artificial insemination a lot this year, right? So this company here is open to train us, is open for me to come and go to a farm with him where he's actually going to be doing AI and embryo transfer. And I'm very excited to watch and see it work before we even start doing it, and hopefully convince them to come to Ghana, train us on the technology, or even come here and learn as I'm doing right now. So these are the 2 reasons why I'm here today in the US, and I hope that this trip will be successful, because I'm really looking forward to this. I think we need this technology, I need this education, and we need to have these bacteria away from our land. And therefore, wish me all the best, but let me know what you guys think, or if there's anything that you want me to do whilst I'm here, or if you're in Chicago or Texas, Dallas, and you want us to meet. I will see you, and I'll be keeping you guys updated on whatever I do here. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.